Today we'll be looking at another question, and the question is, when a certain number is subtracted from 10 and the result is multiplied by 2, the final result is 4. What is the number? So we'll quickly solve this. Since we don't know what the certain number is, we'll just assign it or represent it by a variable. And this time around, we'll be calling the variable x. So when that certain number is subtracted from 10, it means 10 minus x. And when the result is multiplied by 2, we're saying 2 multiplied by 10 minus x. And that is simplified as 2 into 10 minus x. We're also saying that the final result is 4. So it implies that 2 into 10 minus x is equals to 4. So that's how we represent this equation. All we'll simply do is to divide both sides of the equation by 2. Why are we dividing both sides of the equation by 2? We want to simplify. We have a 2 multiplying 10 minus x on the left hand side. And if we divide it through by 2, we'll be able to simplify both the left hand side and the right hand side. So what we have is, if we divide it through by 2, this is what it looks like. And then when we divide 2 by 2 on the left hand side, it cancels out, which is because it's 1. And then if we divide 4 by 2 on the right hand side, we have 2. So the equation is simplified as 10 minus x is equals to 2. Now what we'll simply do is to identify the like terms. So the numbers can be grouped together on one side, while the variable can be grouped on one side. So if we identify the like terms, we have 10 and we have 2. So if we take the 2 to the left hand side, 10 is positive, 2 is also positive. So we'll group the like terms. The numbers are the like terms here, so we'll group 10 and 2. We have a variable minus x on the left hand side. We'll take it to the right hand side. So when we take 2, which is on the right hand side, and it is positive, so since it is positive, if we take it to the left hand side, what we expect to see is 10 minus 2. And since x is negative, when we take it to the other side, which is the right hand side, it will now become x, positive x. So what we have is 10 minus 2 is equals to x. By grouping the like terms and by simplifying, we're saying 10 minus 2, which is 8, is equals to x. So x is that certain number that was subtracted by 10, multiplied by 2, and then the final result gave us 4. But we'll just use this to quickly check. So what is the certain number? 8 is the certain number. If 8 is subtracted from 10, all we have is 10 minus 8, which is 2. And if we multiply 2 by 2, we are able to get 4. And that satisfies or is representative of the results above, which is 4. So we can conclude to say that the certain number 8 has correctly solved. And using the other style which I talked about before, what is the final result? The final result is 4. What was the activity that happened before the final result? We multiplied by 2. So what do you do? Divide by 2. So 4 divided by 2 is 2. So move to the next part on the left hand side. it says the number was subtracted from 10. So we now say the number was added from 10. So 2, sorry about that.